In the fall of 2005, we were invited to do an action sports demo at a NASCAR race in California. Because of my pro BMX career, I would get opportunities like this occasionally, but this time I was asked to preach the gospel. The response to the gospel and seeing lives changed blew us away, and on the way home that night, Shelly and I knew this is what we wanted to spend our lives doing. We decided to step out in faith, move into an RV, and go on the road full-time to use action sports for the gospel. In 2006, that's what we did. Our first stop was Charlotte, North Carolina, for one of the biggest NASCAR races of the year. In Charlotte, we met up with John Andrus, and he joined the team. And since then, Paul Covey, Dustin Oram, and others have joined in. This is how Action Sports Outreach was born, and we haven't looked back.
We have a message we want to share about where true hope and true love comes from. There is one that can bring hope and love, and he never fails. Jesus claimed that he was the only way to God. And he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Over the years, God has brought us to over 50 countries and over 100 international trips, as well as almost every state in the U.S. We have visited countless prisons, schools, camps, churches, and random places nobody would have expected Jesus to show up. We didn't see God's plan when we first stepped out, but we're learning to trust Him and go through the doors that He opens. It has been clear to us from the beginning that it is our calling to proclaim the gospel boldly and biblically to whoever will listen in any place that God puts us. We can't do anything alone. Jesus said, apart from me, you can do nothing. So with Jesus' leading and the amazing partnerships with people and organizations, God has used Action Sports Outreach around the world to reach thousands and thousands of people with the gospel.
Jesus died on the cross to take the punishment we deserve. 3 days later, he rose from the dead. He conquered death. And he said he will give you life.
We look forward to working together until all have heard the life-giving message of the death, burial, and resurrection of our Savior and King, Jesus Christ. Thank you for supporting this mission. Let's go.